towards the last simanim that we have in the laws of Basar v'Chalav. Together we covered, Baruch Hashem, so many sections in Shulchan Aruch. Bechol Jun. We are about to cover the third section together of the Shulchan Aruch. This is a big achievement for you that will not necessarily happen in any other place. You made in many other places, you're not going to get such an achievement of finishing Shulchan Aruch, so many sections. It's a big thing for you. Okay, we are getting to the Seif Gimel. אם יש 60 לבטל את הכף, יעקב, תשתנדר די פשוט. שטנדר. הגדרה והתבשיל מותרים אף, אבל הכף אסורה.
Yeah.
But Victor Miller is unbelievable. שהכל we have? ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. אם יש 60 לבטל הכף, הגדרה והתבשיל מותרים, אבל הכף אסורה, בין עם בשר בין עם חלב, לפי שהיא בלועה מבשר בחלב, אפילו בדיעבד אוסרת. A person right now by mistake took a spoon of dairy and he immersed it inside a pot of miri. What do we do if the spoon was after 24 hours? הגדרה והתבשיל מותרים. Did you bring that book? Didn't give you any book? Okay. אם יש 60 לבטל את הכף, הגדרה והתבשיל מותרים, אבל הכף אסורה. If there is 60 times the metal spoon, the spoon, let's say it was certain size, 5 ounces. If there is 60 times 5 ounces, it's going to become right now 300 ounces. Let's say there's 300 ounces in the pot. The pot is, the food is kasher. What's the status right now of the pot? And what's the status of the spoon?
It's not barnat, we said. It's noten tam. Arav, what happened if the spoon got lost in all the spoons? It's also batel berov.
Yeah. הוא הסקזל לשעקו. לא. אבל הכף אסורה בין עם בשר בין עם חלב. The spoon itself will be, restricted be with meat or with dairy. Because he has absorption right now of meat, and he had originally taste of milk. Those two things together right now are inside the spoon. Therefore, will be a problem. לפי שבולה מבשר בחלב. ואפילו בדיעבד אוסרת, אם חזר ותחבו בין בבשר בין בחלב. כל זמן שהיא בת יומה. ואפילו בדיעבד אוסרת, אם חזר ותחבו בין בבשר בין בחלב. So it says, even b'di'avad, that spoon right now, you're going to talk it into another food, will be not allowed. Even
if it was cold? Like...
No, everything that we are discussing here is always hot. If it is cold, not going to affect it.
Even klishani is not going to affect it, no?
Right, good point. ואם אין 60, הכל אסור בהנאה. If there is no 60 times, everything is restricted. Even behanaa, that's the chidush here. Let's say in the food, you don't have 300 ounces, 60 times the spoon. You have only 100 ounces, which is times 1.5 of the spoon. 20 times the spoon. The spoon is 5 ounces, it's 100. What's the status of the food?
Food is
not allowed. Can I give it to a goy?
No.
Yes, מותר בהנאה.
הכל אסור בהנאה. Maran says everything is restricted בהנאה. Baruch Avraham, what's there so interesting? Huh? Whatever he just read? What's the חזרות? Huh?
Я уснул, немножко я пропустил.
It's a strong book. אפילו הגדרה, אך מותר לתת לתוכה פירות או צונן. Here your question is, The next line. However, you're allowed to put inside cold things into the pot. You will not be allowed to use it right now. Not for dairy, not for meat. What about fruits? Can you put fruits inside? Oh, you want to right now bring bananas? Not par meir. You want to bring bananas inside the pot? Bring it over to
Cold, just to...
Cold.
to
Why
other
banana?
people.
Even cold milk.
Huh?
Cold milk.
Right.
Like milk. Spill milk, leave milk in the fridge.
Cold milk. You want to bring cold, not necessarily cold milk, beside it. He talks about perot. Or tzoneh, chinami. You want to bring other things that are cold. כיוון שאינו נהנה מגוף האיסור, מותר. That pot, by mistake, you cooked in a meaty pot, par food, but you took a dairy spoon, ben yomo, that you mixed by mistake 5 minutes ago, something with this, you didn't know, you mixed right now the meaty pot with it. And there is no 60 times. What do we do with the food? What do we do with the pot?
There's no 60 times, it's asur.
The food is asur. Asur for what?
To eat or
To eat. What about, I want to give it for a goy, my Uzbek cleaning lady. Can I give it to her or no?
Sure.
Huh? Asur be'anah. One of the things you have to remember, meat and dairy is so strict that you're not allowed to
Enjoy.
Make it
Benefit.
benefit.
Very good. Giving a food free to a dog, to a goy, to someone, doesn't matter who, free,
You give it
it's considered to be also a benefit. Why? The person feels it's a good person, you know? He fed me.
Then he's gonna want to give things back.
He doesn't know what's the reason he gave him that oshpalo, that food. He feels, Baruch Abraham, such a good person.
Who feel? The dog?
Huh?
The dog feel?
No,
If it's a street dog.
the person, the goy that you're gonna give it
I
to.
know, but
That's
if you
one
give it
thing.
to
Now, says Chacham, what if you give it to a street dog? I says over there's also.
You also get him
And
out. You feel like you did something.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
My food was not thrown into the garbage.
You feel accomplished.
Somebody ate it.
You can't give them to the dog or no?
Cannot.
No.
Собаку говорит нельзя.
Нельзя никому.
Никому. Почему?
Garbage.
Потому что это... Если нам нельзя кушать, мы никому не можем дать, потому что он enjoy получил.
Да.
Чтобы мы будем иметь бенефит.
О, это один. А если это собака?
То же самое.
А какой ваш enjoyment?
Собака покушает, наестся,
Да. А ваш какой enjoyment?
что я накормил собаку.
Oh. That your food was not thrown to the garbage.
At least the dog.
Got
But
it?
if he's still gonna go and buy it from the store, you're not allowed to give it to him?
If what?
If he's still gonna go buy whatever you're trying to give to him from the
To the
store,
goy.
to the goy,
To
not
the-
the dog, the goy.
The goy, yeah. Not allowed to steal.
No, he's gonna go and buy it from the store.
True.
Let's say cheeseburger.
Right.
Can I give him that cheeseburger instead of him going to get it?
No.
If I don't want to eat it?
No.
Деньги можешь
Can't give
ему
it
дать.
Cannot. Асу.
Он может ему деньги дать и все.
Он?
Что хочешь, покупай.
Он может ему дать. Гой может деньги дать.
Да.
И гой может что хочешь покупать.
Да.
Да.
Если ты Uber-драйвер,
Right?
и они заказали 6 чизбургеров.
Right. You're not making any benefit from it. It's not yours.
Еще кэш там дальше. Он, например, говорит, Uber-драйвер, пускай ты заплати кэш, нет кредитка. Uber-драйвер.
English, please. We listen.
If you're an Uber driver,
Yeah.
and it was a cash sale, no credit card, they say, listen, can you buy it with cash, bring it to me. So now he's going over there, he's saying cheeseburger, paying, taking, bringing over there.
Jewish.
Jewish guy.
Yeah, problem.
But this is not a Jewish guy. They go in.
Right. The one that's gonna eat is not Jewish guy, but the one that he bought it,
Bought it.
from his own money.
Yeah.
He's the owner.
Right. So now he's the Uber guy.
He's the
He's
Uber
making
guy.
money for delivery. Is he allowed to?
No. Because he's making money off
You.
The
Basar
chesed.
v'chalav.
But it's a one-time
Also-
deal, no?
It's a
The
problem.
moment you became an owner, you're not allowed to benefit from it.
But you're allowed to, let's say the same place, you're buying lobster to bring it over there. Or shrimps. Is that allowed?
You're buying a lobster too?
Shrimps. To
Oh,
make a
God.
delivery. We're not talking about
Yes.
your office.
Yes.
And all
Yes,
go
that's
in,
allowed.
and they say, what are you eating today, Friday? We buy lunch for everybody. They say, we're buying cheeseburgers or we're buying
Lobster's no
shrimps. Shrimps no problem. Cheeseburger's a problem.
Yeah.
Right, because cheeseburger is meat and milk.
You alright?
Meat and milk, Torah said, cannot benefit from that.
From pork you
Lobster-
can benefit. From all pork and this you can
From
benefit.
everything else, you're allowed to benefit. Meat and milk,
Yeah.
not allowed to benefit. Pig,
What's
shrimps,
what's the
lobster.
isur? Just because it says in the Torah, you're not allowed to.
3 times the Torah repeated.
It's איסור דרבנן.
Doraita.
the חלק
Benefit?
The benefit asur from the Torah.
Why this doesn't buy to a good?
What do you mean? The laws of it?
Arav,
Many
we
laws
learn-
tell us somewhere to go.
Arav, we learned that depends when he put the cheese on.
Hilul
it.
Shabbat, a place to go.
That's what I was gonna say, but
It's
I
worse than
I'm
meat
trying
and
the
milk.
situation. No, but it's a problem.
Yeah. So, what do you do right now with that food? We said the food is forbidden to eat.
Garbage.
100% garbage. What do you do with the pot?
עגלה.
Sterilize it.
Says the halacha. Says the halacha. Afilu agdera is not allowed. Even the pot becomes not allowed.
Anymore.
Until you do agala.
חגלה.
Okay, I'll do it.
What's
Boil
that?
it.
Boil
Boil the pot to take out all the bad taste out of it.
Or
Then it
fire
will be allowed.
Right? Or put fire on it.
Or, right, put it on the
we need
fire
to-
and
we
make
say
it
we-
very hot to the point
Zakalet.
That the paper
Will
will
go on fire.
doesn't have to be fire or like brown.
Okay.
We say you don't need to לפגום במים. With soap or something.
You don't need to.
You don't need.
Just better to.
It's better.
better to. אוקיי? אך מותר לתת לתוכה פירות או צונן, כיוון שאינו נהנה מגוף האיסור. But the pot itself is not restricted. Pay attention. The taste that you have inside the pot is restricted. But the pot itself, it's not restricted.
But if you wash the pot with that chemical things, it's like a galal, no?
No, because the chemicals are only going to treat the surface. You need to treat the absorptions.
We said this for Pesach.
How do you know?
הרב, is the pot also
The
אסור?
Torah
בהנאה?
said it. But how do you know what? The chemicals not going to treat the inside? If the wool is good. If you find the pores are closed. They will not be open unless the heat is coming into them.
So they're claiming that the metal has
Pores.
pores that opens up.
Of course. Metal is a known thing. Metal shrinks and that how you say it? Swallows up. Swallows up.
Never ever.
Swell.
You don't ever
Expand.
see. You never see if you take a bounce or any paper and you wipe inside, nothing gets stuck
Where?
in the metal balls. There's no such thing as something getting stuck.
True.
Always smooth. So there's
Because it's
no,
always closed when you do that.
It's cold.
so when it's hot, it opens.
Oh yeah. Expels
yeah.
taste, takes out in taste. Of course.
הרב, is the pot also אסור בהנאה?
Yes, that's what he said. The pot is asur be'ana, but what part of the pot asur be'ana?
The
The taste that is inside. The pot itself.
So you can give the pot a gift to your maid.
Yeah, because you're not benefiting from the taste. You benefit from the metal. The metal is not a problem. You will be allowed to put bananas, for example, in there, and you want to deliver it over to the next room. No problem.
So how about the taste of the spoon also inside? Also the same thing with the pot?
What do you want to do? The paste?
The taste of the spoon also, whatever's in the spoon, because it was so hot. So also you're allowed to benefit from the spoon, but not the taste of the spoon.
You're allowed to benefit from the spoon, not exactly. Yeah, yeah.
The case is that the spoon was dairy that fell in there?
Right. Dairy ben yomo.
Within 24 hours.
Right.
It fell in there. And it had dairy in it or no?
Yeah, dairy in it. Dairy in the metal.
In the middle, not in the actual.
Right, not on the actual spoon. Not from outside.
Inside.
Inside the metal.
Oh,
Has taste of dairy. Mahalacha.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have stainless steel those times.
What's the reason you cannot cook in a goyish pot? Uzbek next door wants to give you a pot. What's the why you cannot cook with it?
The taste inside, not kosher.
Why else? Tell us. What's the reason?
חתנו.
No. Chadnon is bishul that he cannot cook for it.
On the pot.
הרב, with what the Rav Yitzchak Yosef about the בליעה, Is that will make a leniency to יהיה מותר בהנאה?
Maybe. Safek will be count. He said it drops a level. It said, Rabbi Tzchak Yosef says that nowadays the metal is treated differently than it used to be in the Gemara days. And the level of the pores is much less.
Doesn't swallow.
More stronger. the way
Right.
they do it.
They make it stronger. So because of that, the absorption level is not as strong. But he said, don't tell people that it counts like glass. That doesn't absorb at all. It still absorbs, but less. And he said that's why if a person before Pesach had a hard time making something kasher Pesach, because he has to make it red hot, he will be allowed to be lenient by boiling it.
And this
Agala.
this one.
You'll drop the level of the stringency because the metal became stronger. Not nowadays. Not became. They make it stronger.
When they do agala, the right way to do it, you just plain water or you put salt in it or something like
Better to put soap a little bit, but it's not
Soap.
obligated. Better, but not obligated.
So therefore the food you will be allowed to give it to somebody?
Therefore,
The food.
which food?
Oh no.
No, the food that was with the spoon.
No, no.
Yosef John.
We said it
No.
Mishishim. It's 6
Yosef, your front seat is here.
Че у хамора взяли казан, можно в него плов готовить?
Если его окашировали,
Как?
его boiling сделали.
А, да. Воду, да, там закипятили?
Закипятили, да. Воду, with a little bit soap. Yosef John Bill.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If
That
you
big
if you
Benjamin.
cook the food, if you cook the food in a keli ben yomo in 24 hours, it was in 24 hours. Then you can use the leniency for the food is mutar be'ana.
The food is
Asir ben yomo.
good.
And the food you cook the food in the pot that didn't pass 24 hours.
Good.
According to the Rabbi Tzchak Yosef, he say it doesn't swallow. It will be mutar be'ana. The food.
You just asked that, and I answered you that it's safek. If you say that it didn't absorb anything, the pot didn't absorb anything, because the metal is so strong nowadays. So maybe absorb, maybe not. Safek.
Safek. Chumra.
I'm not sure. He didn't speak about it. How can I say things on behalf of him?
that. Let me
No.
ask you. Let me ask you.
But if-
Whatever he said is that we will take this into consideration to lower the stringency.
Let me ask you a question. You didn't know that the babysitter in your house made chicken with something in one of your pots.
Oh, okay. For herself,
Let's say beef, not chicken.
right?
For herself. You
Good.
didn't know.
Kosher or no?
Kosher.
Kosher, okay.
Kosher. She took your stuff. She took your cheese.
Fine. You watch
she
your
made
question.
it, and she ate it. You don't know that she used that pot.
Good.
You could have benefit. You no. You eating. You getting avera. You using that pot.
What you gonna do? You don't know.
Shogeg, what can you do?
Shogeg,
The spezial is still. But shogeg, there is a problem.
Are you getting any avera? in that?
עבירה בשוגג, not במזיד, not purposely done, בשוגג, by mistake done. That's why you bring in Yom Kippur, we say, חטאנו, עווינו, פשענו, right? חטאנו, I made a mistake
Backstep.
by mistake. I have sinned by mistake. That's חטאנו. עווינו, I knew it's not allowed, but יצרה took me, what can I do, Hashem? עווינו. פשענו, I knew it's not allowed, and I still did it
על מנת להכעיס.
to
Go against Hashem.
go against Hashem, which is unusual, but could happen. Certain people sometimes lose emunah, and then they say, I'm upset on Hashem.
Yeah.
So people do this.
You know that story, right?
Boy, another story.
The Christian lady that was taking care of the Jewish family. She gets old, she's dying, and they tell her, "What do you want?" Well, she's laying in bed. They say, "Can you call the Pope? I want to do the last wishes." He comes, they get out of the room, and he says, "Well, all this time you live here, did you try to get to them? You know?" She goes, "No. What do you mean? You didn't try nothing? You didn't do anything like that?" No, I didn't do nothing. Nothing? You didn't try nothing? No. Well, yeah, I did something. What? Every time they had a meaty food, I put milk inside.
Yeah. To make it asur. So, back to us. So remember, the food will not be allowed. The pot, to cook in the pot will not be allowed. But,
Not even par?
huh?
Not even par?
Not even parv. Because it's different than whatever we spoke last time. Last time we spoke about that the pot was not ben yomo. This time the pot is ben yomo.
What's been your
Sorry, within 24 hours. Ben yomo. The son of that day. Yom is day. Ben, son.
It is now?
Huh? And that here is ben yomo. Within 24 hours. That's why the dairy spoon affected the metals of the midi pot and made it not allowed.
So if it's not ben yomo, it doesn't have to be batel mishishim?
If it's not ben yomo,
The food will be allowed, no?
it's not ben yomo, it's not batel b'shishim. It doesn't have to be batel b'shishim. We spoke about
So
this
everything's okay.
because we said the taste is not there after 24 hours. Remember, if by mistake somebody cooked milk in a midi pot after 24 hours that the pot was not used, what's the status of the milk?
Kosher.
Kasher. Why? Because 24 hours passed, the taste of the meat got destroyed.
Are you saying
But
after
the
they
pot
washed
you
it?
have to do.
Huh?
After they washed it or after just like that?
After?
Like I'm saying, you used it for meat, Moshe, and then you want to put milk in it. Here, like after 24 hours after you washed it already, or just like that?
No, after you washed it.
Oh, okay.
You washed it, you did not use it. And by mistake, you cooked inside milk.
By accident.
By accident.
Bonus. It's okay.
B'shogeg, we say, b'di'avad, the milk is kasher. Because 24 hours passed.
специально это сделал?
Nilza. However, Yosef специально said not
Только
allowed.
mistake.
Right.
Rabbi, they have these dishwashing machines in restaurants that you put your pot in and it makes really hot, like agala almost from the inside.
Right.
Would that be considered as agala? Is these machines, they're very high.
Yeah, could be, yeah.
Yeah?
Could be, yeah. Yes?
Если дома хаматенка,
Да.
и хоть надо приготовить для детей обед,
Да.
достаточно, чтобы свечку зажег хозяин, и она от него готовила или как?
You have whom to rely on. Это не самый лучший.
А какой лучше?
Самый лучший, что еврей хотя бы помешал его. The Goya will put the food. Еврей, the Yehudi will at least mix at one time.
Один раз.
Right.
Хоть ребенок.
Все.
Before he gets to 30%. Before he gets to 30%. Пример. Bach, you need to cook for 1 hour, example. So she start putting all the ingredients. Mix it after 10 minutes. After 15 minutes. After 20 minutes. Up to 20 minutes. Уже 1/3. After 20 it's already 1/3 in.
Значит, от свечи, которую зажег хозяин, она может начинать готовить.
Да.
Eggs is not a problem.
Eggs is a problem.
Simple things. Oh,
No,
eggs is.
eggs we said it's a problem. Yes?
Eggs that you cook on a meat pot, you allowed to put it on a dairy plate?
Yeah. If the pot of the meat was clean.
In 24 hours, no?
No? Even within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours.
And I could put cheese on those eggs.
Yeah?
On a dairy plate from a meat pot, eggs that
Right, because the meaty pot was clean.
when I used it.
But
Right.
the taste is still inside.
Huh?
Ah, because of the
Tam, no tentam, bar no tentam.
But it's better.
Not, bar not.
It's better not to.
Это
А?
мясной
It's
посуд.
better not to. It's
Better not to?
do these things.
But it's
If you don't want to, don't do it.
Not-
Halakha,
כלי
halakha.
שני לא מבשל also.
זה
If it's
משוגע,
gonna
אבל
melt
זה
on
משוגע.
it, the cheese.
Right.
Not
Now, which spatula do you use to cook those eggs?
Whatever you want.
Doesn't matter.
No, sorry, meaty. Meaty spatula.
The spatula is made from plastic.
Because you're touching with that spatula the pot. And the pot is meaty. So you cannot put a dairy spatula in a meaty pot. So the
Are
spatula,
the eggs meaty now?
the eggs are not meaty. Because the eggs did not touch actual meat. The pot is clean, the
There were
spatula is clean.
Hundreds of times meat was cooked there. Wouldn't it still be considered?
Meaty, no.
Get the eggs would be meaty?
No.
Because we are afraid of the taste, no?
Right. Exactly.
That's
There is
the
not,
main
the
thing.
egg's not going to have any meaty
The
taste.
main thing
My
is the
whole
taste.
life growing up, my parents' house, always, if it was meat plate, meat pot, you cannot put it on a dairy plate.
So,
Yeah,
they,
100%. Everybody does that.
they didn't learn it. What can you do?
No, but everybody tries to do that just to keep everything straight. But
True.
people can get
True,
confused.
true.
When I came also after we learned, I came to my wife and said, you see, if you did a mistake, that chip
You
could
know,
be already.
extra cautious.
Yeah, I don't know what she does. Agalash, after just in case if it's an accident.
Okay, let's go, Rabotai, and see what the Chafetz Chaim tells us about the importance of us learning Torah. מי שיש בידו ללמוד ואינו לומד תורה, מעלה חלודה בגיהנום. וואי. Says the Chafetz Chaim, a person that could have studied Torah, he could have come to the night shiurim, he could have come to the day shiurim, he should make himself schedule in the morning and in the evening. Set schedule. And he didn't. I had to go to a party, I had to go to Yusho, I had to go here, I had to go there, everyone with his own excuses.
What comes first, wife or shiur?
Huh?
Wife or shiur?
Emunah, first comes Emunah.
Before anything.
So you have to prepare the wife for the shiur. האזינו כל יושבי חילד, there's פסוק, אלו בני אדם שמעלים חלודה בגיהנום. ומי הם? גם בני אדם, גם בני איש. אדם זה אברהם, שנאמר האדם גדול בענקים. גם בני אדם אלו בני ישמעאל ובני קטורה. גם בני איש אלו בני נוח שנקרא איש צדיק. דבר אחר, אלו אומות העולם שיורדים לגיהנום, יחד עשיר ואביון. עשיר בתורה, אביון בתורה. עשיר בתורה דואג ואחיתופל. אף על פי שהיו ראשי סנהדראות, יורדים לגיהנום. אביון בתורה, מי שיהיה בידו סיפוק ללמוד ולא לומד. It says who's considered to be a poor person in Torah? A person that could have studied the Torah ולא לומד, he didn't come to study the Torah. לפיכך אמרו בני קורח, הואיל וכך הוא מתן שכרה של תורה, פי ידבר חכמות, חוכמתה של תורה והגות ליבית אמונות, בתבונה של תורה. התה למשל אוזני למשלה של תורה. וזה לשון הזוהר הקדוש, פרשת וישב, רבי יהודה פתח ואמר, תורת אדוני תמימה, משיבת נפש. The Torah of Hashem is complete. He makes the person's soul go back to its source. כמה יתלון לבני נשה להשתדלה באורייתא, how much a person have to put efforts to study the Torah, דכל מה להשתדל באורייתא, a person that is putting extra efforts to study the Torah, להווה לחיים בעלמא דין ובעלמא דעת. A person that is putting extra efforts to come to the shiur of the Torah, he's tired, it's hard for him, he has to take care of this, he has to take care of that, he's making the window at the night evening times, no matter what, I'm coming to the shiur. It says this person will be inherited to gain success in Olam Hazeh and also in Olam Haba. Ve'zacheh b'trei almin, and he will be blessed with two worlds, in this world and the next world. ואפילו מאן דהשתדל באורייתא ולא השתדל בה לשמה כתקייאות, זכי לאגרתו בעלמא דין. Look at this. So what if a person tried to study the Torah, but he did it for ga'ava. He didn't do it 100%.
He's eventually gonna come to.
He did it for personal gain. Right now, he wants to get married. Suddenly he puts himself in the best yeshiva. Why he goes to yeshiva? Shidduch purposes. He connects himself. He wants to get a religious girl. So he's coming to the shiur. Why? People say, "Are you learning?" The girl is going to ask. You know how many times the girls ask me for the guys? They put my name reference. They ask me, "Is he coming to study Torah?" Yeah, he comes to study. He studies or he plays on his phone. You're asking details like this. He studies. I have to say, sometimes he's not, sometimes he plays on the phone. Cannot lie to them. Asu. If you want somebody who's serious about the Torah, you have to tell her he's serious or not serious. So he right now comes to study the Torah. Why? He wants to tell the girl tomorrow, I'm every evening studies the Torah. So he's not doing it 100% for the mitzvah. He has some personal gain in there.
But everyone has their own level.
So he says, even if a person comes to study the Torah with personal gain in there, ולא ישתדל בה לשמה כתקייאות. He didn't do לשמה 100%. זכי להגרתו בעלמא דין. He will still be inheriting a good reward in the world to come. ולא דיינין עליה בהוא עלמא. And he will not be judged in the next world. Even though he didn't do it 100% לשם שמיים.
So if a ball Corey
That's the power of studying the Torah. You understand what power we're talking about?
So really, question: if a Bulgarian reads for the money, he wants to read, he wants to get good. He has a talent, but he doesn't want to do it for himself. He wants to do it for money. That's an example.
Right.
What is Hashem going to say about this? Is he going to say like, oh, why is my child doing it for money? Or
That's what it says. It says, "Zachi le'atar tov." You will still be rewarded good reward in the next world. You will not already get that bracha for this world. Since you had a personal gain purpose, that's the reason you did it for. So this world, you're not going to get already blessed because of the studies. You will be blessed for other things. But in the next world, your reward is there.
For the Torah, but you got still got to
Look the power of the Torah, but that's unbelievable.
So if you do L'Shem Shemayim, you get this world or next.
Oh,
That's the chidush.
that's a חידוש. ולעד העניין הזה באו על מה? לקראת נשמתה עזרה להסתלקה למיטב לאט רע. Whenever the neshama is coming out, and he goes back to its source, היא עזלה כמה דהי נשמתה. She will go. He says when a person's neshama study Torah in this world, and then comes time that he has to go to the next world, היא עזלה כמה דהי נשמתה, וכמה תרעין יתברו מכמה דאורייתא, עד דעלת לדוכתה. He says whenever the neshama wants to go back, he has so much zechuyot. The neshama, he studied the Torah. And it says now the evil wants to steal all these zechuyot. On the way up, there's a lot of evil. To pass Olam HaAsiyah, when a person passes away, he has to go through Olam HaAsiyah, there's a lot of evil, then he has to go through this Olam HaYitzirah, then he has to go through Olam HaBriyah, then he comes to Atzilut. He has to pass all this. It says the most amount of evil is in this world, in the world, in the Olam HaAsiyah.
Which is this world,
Right.
physical world.
The physical world. He says for it to go through, you need so much to go through the klipot, through the evil powers, a lot. It says, what breaks all the evil powers that your neshama will go up clean to Shamayim?
Shem Shemayim.
The study of the Torah. The study of the Torah. Ain't allowed to Shem Shamayim.
Study of Torah means learning.
So wait a minute.
You studying the Torah.
There is professors for Gemara in the Universita. Reshaim Gmorim.
Yeah?
They also?
This, I don't know.
Is they Jew?
Rabbeinu, study
There's
Torah means
professors.
I'm not sure.
No, but they don't do it for the Torah. They do it just
For knowledge.
Really?
No, this I'm not sure.
But
Probably not.
They don't keep nothing.
No.
וקיימה עלי דברנש עד יתאר בזמנה יקומו מטיה דעלמא ואי סנגורי עלי, says the Zohar. וכמה תרעין, he says all the gates that they are blocking your neshama from coming up, which is the evil forces, תרעין, יתברו. What is יתברו in Aramaic?
Go away.
Break.
Break.
מקמא דאורייתא, because the person was studying דאורייתא. What's דאורייתא?
Torah.
The Torah. עד דעלת נשמתה לדוכתה, until his neshama goes back to his origin. You know, it's whenever you go to somewhere, and then after all the dardisar you went to, I don't know, whatever you went to, you're coming back home, how do you feel?
Oh, relaxed. Menucha.
Home sweet home. נכון? No matter how big your home is, no matter what the
Yeah.
situation is, that comfort. It says that's what the neshama feels forever and ever. When a person was able to bring his neshama back to its origin. When is it back to its origin, says the Zohar? Only when you were studying the Torah.
Every night, or
Kavua, he says, the Zohar says,
once you go up.
every time. No, when a person passes away.
Every moment you have a free time.
When a person passes away, his neshama goes up. It says for the neshama to have the zechut to go up to his origin, he needs to break all the klipot. How do you break all the klipot, says the Zohar?
Torah.
Only the studying of the Torah. You understand the value of what we're talking about over here?
Shtaitz.
What do you think?
Hajom is dele. Migraims.
If you're serious, you're coming, you're learning, you're not on your
He's
phone,
learning
you're not
halakha.
sleeping, you're learning.
Rabbeinu, he means
Seriously, you have
he's
to be
learning
serious.
halakha, it's not study Torah.
Studying halakha, yeah.
Yeah.
Study Torah.
דעת דעלה דדוכתה וקיימי עלי דברנש. And this, he says, the power of the Torah protects the neshama in shamayim עד יתאר בזימנת תיקון מטיה דעלמא. Until the day that all the dead people of the world will get resurrected. It says why? Tells the evil, don't touch, this is mine. This is mine. He used all of his body all day long to end up at the end of the day to study Torah. This is mine, don't touch that. He doesn't let the evil to touch that person. It said that's the reason he gets up in Tchiat HaMetim. Ve'i usanegore alel. And he, this the zechut of the Torah is the sanegor, is the advocat,
Prosecutor.
No.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Advocate, how you say it?
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Zashitnik. This person's neshama. Who will protect that he gets up in Tchiat HaMetim?
It's in Russian.
The Torah that he studied.
In English.
Actually, he studied the Torah, Chas v'Shalom. He goes up. Who knows if he's going to go pick to his place? Who knows what the klipot are going to do with him? Who knows what's going to be with his Tchiat HaMetim, resurrection of the dead? That I'm sure is the Chivo. Because he did not come to study the Torah. That's a Rabotai. Every one of us have to put extra efforts. You know, this Yetzer Hara, the last generation before Mashiach, that's the strongest Yetzer Hara. He breaks the person, one night you're not going to come. Nothing is going to happen. Second night you're not going to come. Nothing is going to happen. And slowly, a person is... That's it. You're only seeing him b'Shabbat, and that's it. All the week schedule that he was coming, achlot. Why? One time he let the Yetzer Hara make you fall not to come to the shiur. You have to fight for that schedule, Rabotai. Like we learned yesterday. More than you fight, you save your child's life. Remember yesterday what we learned? The Gemara Masechet Megillah Daf Tetzayin was shocking lines. Gadol Talmud Torah yoter me'atzalat nefashot. The study of the Torah is bigger than saving life. Your own child is in risk. Chas v'shalom. You have to drive like a devil to the hospital to save him. He said study of the Torah is greater than that. Well, I can't understand what we're talking about. It's hard to understand for us because we're very emotional. My own son's life, what are you talking about? Study of the Torah is greater than that. That's Rabotai. There was one guy, Bechorah, his wife passed away in a young age, 40 something. He has few kids. I asked him, where are you at night? Come to learn. He tells me, Rabbi, my wife passed away. I'm going to come. I have to take care of the kids. I said, your kids are adult? He said, a few adults. One is small. I said, can you pay a babysitter to come take care of her? Of that child that you have? Say, yeah. I could, but it's going to cost me money. No, monthly, every night to come to the study of the Torah. I said, all your day, you work, whatever amount of money you make, for what purpose it is? For you to be able at night to come study the Torah. What does it tell me? Tell me, Rabbi, you convinced me. Today I saw him in the shiur. I said, huh? I said,
Is here now?
no, not in the shiur. That the pain people go through, you have no idea. And he still made sure to come study the Torah. Baruch Hashem, people's wives are at home. Baruch Hashem, they are healthy. Baruch they're alive. Baruch Hashem, they're able to take care of the kids. We, Rabotai, have to show to the wives, have to show to our surroundings, the studies at night, don't bother, not for shopping, not for shuvos, not for parties, not for nothing. I have my schedule. I want to make sure to stick to that schedule for an ever and ever. Yes, Bechol.
Если, например, эта хаматенька не зажгла от свечки, еще сама это сам приготовила, посуду кушать, правильно?
Да.
А посуда что осталось?
Тоже посуд.
Посуду тоже надо выкинуть?
Не выкинуть, а гала надо делать.
Ага.
Как будто не кошерно там сварила. Так было в Псах Малаха.
We said that the Avar works if it's the
No, he said the fire was not turned on by a Jew. Nothing.
I know.
Она by mistake сама все сделала,
Да.
как у себя дома.
Shulchan Aruch says that even the pot becomes unkosher.
You said Jewish owner or Jewish employee or employer, you have leniency.
That with the abad, if it's already happened. But if you want to teach them a lesson, tell them, don't leniencies. Tell them what Shulchan Aruch said.
Надо ей самой дать агала делать.
Да, и самое, чтобы следующее такое ошибку сделать. Барух Адонай Леолам. Амин, амин.